Organized ordnance disposal originated during World War II. Duties included clearing unexploded bombs from Air Corps installations, enemy ammo dumps, and safing or disposing of booby traps. In the Pacific Theater, bomb disposal was being accomplished simultaneously with airfield recovery and construction. Since its inception, explosive ordnance disposal teams have been involved in every U.S. military action from Korea, Vietnam, the war with Iraq, to the crisis in Kosovo.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
How this works out over which item it's going to hit.
Start to have a closed circuit.
Can you see how close he is to the back wheel?
The United States Explosive Ordnance Disposal is an elite joint service program under the Department of Defense. Air Force Explosive Ordnance is responsible to remove the risk posed by any type of explosive on Air Force installations, including non-DoD installations from which the Air National Guard and Air Force Reserve Forces operate. When requested by local, state, or federal agencies, Air Force EOD will also respond to incidents in the community which pose a threat to public safety, or when the explosives or munitions involved are the property of the Department of Defense. Air Force EOD teams also provide support to the United States Secret Service and State Department. These operations involve protection for the President, Vice President and their families, heads of state and other dignitaries. In the 21st century, the EOD mission continues to grow to include combating the newest threats to our nation, weapons of mass destruction. These new challenges promise to test the abilities of EOD as they work to ensure the safety of personnel, property, and the environment from the hazards of unexploded ordnance.
And it's negative.
As a member of the Air Force EOD team, you will belong to an exclusive organization of highly trained professionals. The road to earning the EOD badge begins after basic training right here at Lackland Air Force Base with the EOD preliminary course.
The preliminary course is designed to screen students through a series of written and practical tests. You'll learn to identify military ordnance using the electronic EOD publication system. At the same time, the course will lay a foundation of safety, basic ordnance identification, and proper study habits required to be successful in EOD school.
Only the finest candidates earn the privilege of continuing the challenge to earn their EOD badge here at Naval School Explosive Ordnance Disposal, Eglin Air Force Base, Florida. The academic demands are high, but so are the rewards.
Well, I was looking for a challenge, and I've definitely found a challenge in this. It's something that I know I'm going to wake up every day and look forward to going to work.
I'd compare the flow of information here as to trying to take a drink from a fire hose. There's so much at once that it's hard to ingest it all.
So that's got all your list of explosives with a TNT ratio. You're going to end up taking the weight in pounds of your TNT, multiply it times that ratio.
Initial success or total failure. This is not where a 60% is passing. You need to be at the top.
4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30. We have formation at 5 o'clock, and then it's off to school. Each out, it's pretty much full speed ahead from there.
And now is the environment to learn from mistakes, not out in the field.
It is intense. I will admit that. It is intense, but when you're finished at the end of the day, you know you accomplished something.
I am dropping ejection, clockworks, VT. I am keeping lucky and jet.
It's a fast-paced curriculum, and requires attention to detail. Every day there's new material, and every day we move forward. Some people might think that dealing with explosive ordnance disposal is inherently dangerous, and it is. But to put it into perspective, not to frighten anyone, there hasn't been an Air Force EOD technician that has lost his or her life due to an explosive event in the last 30 years. I'd say that was a pretty safe record.
If you don't know what you're doing, they're not going to send you down on a piece of ordnance. That's why they put you through school, to make sure, absolutely sure, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that you're ready to handle that.
Because of the way we train, the way we operate, it is probably one of the safest warfighting missions that the Air Force and the Army, the Navy, the Marine Corps have. EOD technicians have the opportunity to work with a wide variety of equipment. They're required to operate equipment from simple tools such as pipe wrenches up to today's 21st century state-of-the-art robotic equipment. They use electronic sensors, detectors, radiographic equipment, the full spectrum from 1950 technology to today's 21st century technology. It's truly a community, it's truly a family, and it's truly one of the finest decisions anybody can make. I would recommend this program to anyone.
This whole feeling, this whole experience, knowing you are the elite, it's undescribable. It doesn't get any better.
I'm very proud. It's right up there, top. Nothing else I'm more proud of.
It's just a big team, a big family, and it's a wonderful thing to be a part of.
We are the only warfighting occupation in the Department of Defense that shares the same warfighting badge. It's our EOD badge.
You spend at least 6 months trying to earn this badge, and it's just an unbelievable feeling when you finally get to wear it.
Earning the crab is a great achievement. I mean, you break your back here to earn it, and when you finally pin it on, there's no feeling in the world like it.
EOD is one of the most rewarding and challenging things that I've ever done for myself. Now that I've earned my EOD badge, I've become part of an elite profession. If you have the desire, you too can become part of the best EOD program in the Department of Defense. The rewards are limitless. Coin check.
Fine. Fine.